Hello? Oh, you on the other side.
Hello.
Hey, how are you? How are you?
I'm
There's a
fine and
lag.
you.
How old are you?
Can you hear me? I'm
Yeah,
42.
there seems like there may be a little lag.
I'm sorry.
It seems like there might
There's a
be
little
a
lag.
lag.
Okay, I can hear you.
All right. What do you got for me?
Okay, I have two things. The first one is I've heard you say a lot of women, how do you know the things that happen in your parents' relationship?
Hold on.
And I want to ask you, what did your
Let me stop you. Let me stop you right. Can, are you on your mobile
okay,
phone?
I am.
Okay, there is a lag. So this
Okay.
conversation is going to be a little bit difficult because there is a lag.
Okay. I
You
was
might
on
want,
another device and
huh?
I didn't know how to join from the other device.
From Zoom. All you have to do is you
Yeah.
click the Zoom link and it says connect using Wi-Fi audio. Just click the connect button.
hmm I was on and you called my name, but you said that
But your audio wasn't
you
connected.
couldn't get.
Well, because
How
you
do I
didn't
connect the audio?
when you click the Zoom link, there's a when you when you after you say yes to the privacy waiver, the top button says call in, connect using Wi Fi audio, whatever. You click that. So your audio is connected. Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to come in from the other device.
All right. What's going on here? Uh, Now you need to connect your audio.
Where it says Wi-Fi or cellular.
Yeah. It should just be
Recording
one.
in progress.
That's all you Hello. Unmute yourself. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Are we good now?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I don't know why. Okay, so when you first saw that, why didn't you click it?
I did, and it still was an issue. And I
Okay.
seen the four people were waiting, so I don't know
Okay.
what happened.
So your question is what?
Okay, I have two. One is you've asked women how do they know a lot of things that happen in their parents' relationship when they explain certain things to you. So I have been in that situation where I a lot of things I didn't know and some things I did because when things happen, sometimes you're right in the middle of it. How did your parents prevent that from happening with you? Not being just in the middle of things.
Uh, you don't do it in front of the kids. It's pretty simple. I
I mean,
mean,
I know that, but
hold on. You asked me. You act
okay,
like adults, and you check your. Do you have grandpa? Were you alive with your grandparents?
I was
Did
absolutely.
you ever see your grandmother, and grandfather argue?
I did.
Okay, then you got dysfunctional grandparents. I never saw my grandparents argue ever, so I can't fix dysfunction. I never. Most people I know, you heard about Big Mama and Big Daddy and Granny's issues after they were dead.
And I think that's what a lot of issues are because like as far I can control myself, but if I'm dealing with somebody and they
Well,
don't,
okay, man, but the point is, okay, because that was the norm, not the exception. You're how old again?
right, I don't accept it, but
You're how
I'm
old again?
42.
Okay, so we're around the same age. If your grandparents argued in front of you, they were not the norm. They were much more the exception.
And the thing is, I know that, and as an adult discussing it with my parent, I could, back in the day, we got dropped off at the grandparents' house for the whole summer. And as a child, I wondered why did my parents drop me off?
So what I'm trying to understand is what I can help you with.
I just wonder, like I'm assuming that a lot of people probably have went through the same things that I went through.
Nope.
And so
no. At our age, most I don't know many people who saw their grandparents arguing. That was their mama.
Well, I say it because I know. Well, I say it because you've asked a few women how did they know things that happened in their parents' relationship.
Their parents, not their grandparents.
Right. I just said,
okay, ma'am. Exactly. I think you're missing the context.
I get it. You're saying their parents.
Then your parents. So if your grandparents and your parents are not supposed to act the same way, if your parents and your grandparents acted the same way, you got a dysfunctional family.
Oh, most people. That.
Okay, well, but that's not the norm. That's not how the Black community was as a norm. The problem started coming in with the baby boomer generation as parents, not the silent generation. You sound like you were raised in a more minority or a one-off situation. And there's no really way to have a conversation about that. That wasn't how the neighborhoods were. That's not how the previous generations were. That's how some people were, but that's not how most folks were.
I know people that were raised like that. So
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So okay. And so I don't know. Okay.
Okay. And I just say, and to just end that, with that being said, I try not to have that to happen with me and my kids. You know what I mean? So
you try not to do what now with your kids?
The things that I've seen with my own family, I try not to do that. I try to do the opposite.
Okay.
But the thing is, like, if you're even friends with someone that isn't doing the same thing,
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, ma'am, you're not making it. Okay, stop. I need you to breathe. Okay. You're just talking. I try not to do things the same. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have kids at home?
I do.
Are you married?
I'm not.
All right. Are you seeing someone?
No.
So what are we talking about?
We were talking about a comment that I've heard you make a couple of times as far as
you're not married. You're not seeing anybody. So why should you have any discord with your kids? There's no relationship.
That doesn't mean that I'm never going to see anyone. That doesn't mean that I'm not dating. So that's fine.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
You idiot woman! Idiot woman! Nobody got time for that.
Excuse me, please.
But I don't have another thing.
You idiot woman! Idiot woman!
That was great. I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck out of here. This shit, I'm out.
You will respect my there. But
I told you. What did I tell you?
You know what? I am a strong, independent woman.
And when did I tell you? A long time ago.
You know what? I am a strong, independent woman.
Idiot woman! Idiot woman!
I know.
I told you. What did I tell you?
Fucking
Didn't
shine
I
box.
tell you?
So,
Because I told you.
It's kind of
And
like,
when did
why
I
did this
tell you?
person
A long time ago. And what did I say? What happened when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
So do you think that you're dating you're dating
Did I not make myself clear?
Has dated as far as like the same personality. So I doubt a better personality than somebody else.
Kevin, goddammit. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
And I'm not saying me.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh my God. Exhibit A, the modern woman.
Am I muted now?
Yeah, sure. How old are you?
I'm 38.
All right. So what's your disagreement?
So the question was about women.
Why does he have to be why does he have to be good in bed?
He doesn't have to be good, but he can't be the worst.
Well, okay.
Like you said, a woman should tell a man what pleases her.
Mm-hmm.
So if we initially have intercourse and it's not pleasing to me, but everything else is, good, I would explain to him what is not pleasing to me and what I like to please me. And then from there, if he...
How old are you? Sorry, how old are you? 38?
I'm 38, yes, sir.
Do you have any children?
I have 2 children.
Do you want to be married one day?
Yes, sir.
Would you like any more kids?
No, sir.
So automatically if you got married, you'd be looking for a stepfather.
Well, their father is very active in their life.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. It's still a stepfather.
Okay.
Still a stepfather. Okay. Active or not. So, were you married to their father?
We were engaged. I wanted to be married. He even
engagement queens. My goodness, I laugh because it's becoming like a running joke on this channel now. How many times I asked a black woman if you been married? He's like, nope, been engaged. You got the kids though.
I understand.
And here's the problem. And here's the problem. If a man were to marry you, straight up, a man taking on 2 kids and being a stepfather, don't you think you should be happy that you get that? Yes. Why do you get, sex is, how does that compare into a man? See, that's what the first woman, I couldn't get it. When you start listening to somebody talk like that, it's like you ladies don't rank men except outside of money and a wallet and a dick. What would a stepfather be bringing to your daughter's life and your life outside of the bedroom?
Oh, well, I hope he wouldn't be bringing anything to my daughter's life in the bedroom.
Obviously not, but you know what I mean.
For my daughter to see how a male is supposed to treat a woman, to see how a man is supposed to operate. It's like I said, for me, I wouldn't necessarily, if the sex wasn't good, I wouldn't necessarily X him out and leave him. Okay. I said that I would try to work with him. I know my circumstances.
That's good because
I'm very aware of my value. I know my circumstances. I'm not married, not by my choice. My cheater was a sloppy cheater, as you would call him. Okay. He had a child outside of our engagement.
Okay. So ultimately, working with somebody makes more sense because most women today don't see much value in men. So it's like we have to go. It's like I don't see men. That's what I'm starting to gather from this platform because they don't see the intrinsic value of men. The only way men really show value in a lot of women's mind is in the bedroom and at the bank.
I agree.
So at least as a woman with 2 children, you know how at least it would be to have somebody else in the house to help shoulder that responsibility. So,
of course. And I would in turn try to do everything that he asked of me that is, pleasing. If I'm not pleasing him, anything, I would actually inquire. Is there anything that I can do to please you?
That's a more workable situation. Hold on just a second.
Okay.
Go ahead and unmute yourself, Janelle. We're going to have to keep this on. This conversation needs to stay tight because I don't want to go all over the place. Janelle, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Okay.
What value does a man bring to the? What value does a man bring outside the bedroom and outside of the bank?
He definitely needs to be a supporter. He needs to be a protector, and he doesn't have to provide everything because I'm willing to step up. I'm not one of those women from the 1950s where he has to do everything. So I'm definitely going to pull my weight too. So just be a supporter, be a provider, be a protector.
Hold on. I've asked you what value does a man bring outside the bedroom and the bank, and then you said he doesn't have to be a supporter.
The sole provider. He doesn't have to be the sole provider.
Being a supporter, what does that mean? Don't overtalk me. Don't overtalk me. What is that? What does being a supporter mean?
Okay, so if we have children and it's an issue going on with the kids, and
but you only want one kid.
No, I'm saying kid or kids. I'm just speaking hypothetical at this point.
Oh, so, ma'am, hold on. That's why I asked you all those questions up front to kind of get an understanding. Because when you ladies do this, you make it up as you go, and there's no questions I can answer to follow up. You only wanted one kid. So we're going to deal with one kid. Well, Kevin, hypothetically, you only have one kid.
Okay. All right. So if we have it, if there's an issue with our child, and I see that it should be done like this based off what's best for our child and our family, I would want him to support my decision on that.
Whoa.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
We go.
Yeah, this is why women like you end up buying dogs and dying alone. Because that means
I don't like dogs. I'm allergic.
Well, it doesn't matter what you like. Dogs, cats, gerbils, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you just said, if you make a decision for our child, you want your husband to support you.
Yeah, but if he feels like it can be done, if it should be done this way, then I'm going to support him. It's going to be reciprocated. I want to work with him, not against him.
Who leads?
He leads, of course, definitely.
I ain't heard. Thank you, Lyric. I'm saying the same thing. I ain't hearing nothing leadership, nothing.
You didn't ask?
Yeah, all right, enough. Not enough of this silliness. Yeah, let's go ahead and help you on out. I want y'all to understand that's an overweight school teacher. Average looking overweight school teacher. Coming in with all that attitude. Yeah, you can laugh, Lyric. You can laugh at her. That's right. An overweight, average looking school teacher coming in here with all that attitude. What the French toast you think you talking about? He's going to support my decision and I this and I that and I blocky blue blah.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Spotlight News. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. In these videos, we talk about love, we talk about feminism, we talk about relationship, we talk about all related stuff, situationship, love, friendship, and all other related stuff. So in this video, we are looking at two ladies, but there is this first one. I just love the way Kevin reacted on her. Do you know that Kevin had to mix all the sounds, the funny sounds, and this lady was just stuck. And the most part I like the end part of it, she becomes stuck and she's like, okay, she was being fooled, and because she fools herself. There is nothing, let me tell you guys, we are not going to teach you about communication skills. There is communication skills. You may come and talk to someone but speaking nonsense, but at the end of the day, the person talks to you in a good manner. But there is no way someone is going to sit and respect you by telling you to keep quiet on his show, and it's like it's your show. So this lady tried to speak a lot more than the person she called. And first of all, if you're to analyze what she was speaking, it's all nothing. She was speaking useless stuff. It's as if she was praising herself. It's as if she didn't know what she's speaking, but she is just speaking for her sake, to feel good. There is someone who always calls in just to feel good about herself and try to defend herself in public. So this lady, according to what I see, it's like she just called in to feel good on her behalf, but there is nothing which was forcing her to speak like that. At the end of this video, you see how she reacted after mixing the even actually what amused me is even after mixing for her all those funny sounds, all those fake sounds, all the sounds, because I think this is so funny. I think Mr. KS had to touch each button of each sound. She didn't realize. She just continued by speaking all what she wants to speak. She didn't even realize that the person she was speaking to was not even listening to her, was not even hearing her. She just wanted to prove her point and to continue speaking what she feels like this is right, even when it doesn't make sense. That's how she wanted to be. So in such a manner, ladies, just try to behave, because there's no one is going to give you respect in the manner you come in. You're speaking a lot, you're speaking this, you're speaking that, you're speaking that. It's all nonsense. Because what makes it all nonsense, even when they were not listening at her, she will continue to speak her wherever she wanted. She wanted to speak about her mind, she wanted to praise herself, and she had to continue with whatever she does. Then if you look at the second one, you can even add your commentary and tell me what you think and what you think about these two ladies, because I think they are confused. There's no way you're going to keep a strong man yet you're not strong enough. You have to be strong enough to keep a strong man, and you have to be strong enough to keep a strong woman. There is no way you're going to come and defend all your what you say. That's why at the end of the day, these ladies end up messing up their minds, because they felt like whatever they are speaking is the right form and they didn't want to be advised. So that's why you see a lot of them, they were confused and they thought Mr. KS hated ladies, but it's not that because he hated ladies, but because of our character and how our gender behaves. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and let's proceed.